Hi, all. Today, we're going to tell you a short, happy story about a long-lived, effective solution. It's about cantilever racks for a lumber business. Our client, Levi Sawmill Services, began in 2015 in what started as a small milling operation located in the backyard of Levi's home. Nowadays, Levi Sawmill Services owns and operates a 12-acre site in beautiful Lapine, Oregon.
My name is Levi Littrell, L-E-V-I-L-I-T-T-R-E-L-L, and I am the owner of Levi Sawmill in Lapine, Oregon. We do mainly custom milling, and we also inventory a fair amount of wood. So this racking system is a move towards being able to store a lot of that inventory in a safe, protected way. Well, I mean, one of the things about our sawmill, we primarily source our timber from sustainably sourced logs, and that may include fire salvage, could be wildfire fuels reduction, where they're thinning forest for wildfire resiliency. It could be logs that came out of areas where those logs might not have been used otherwise, and so we're able to take those logs and make nice product out of it. And we sell products that other, what you see on our shelves down here and what we custom mill are not the same products that you're going to buy at a Home Depot or Lowe's. They're typically niche market specialty products.
Last year, the company was awarded a Wood Innovation Grant administered by the U.S. Forest Service. This grant has helped the company build and implement efficient storage.
Levi's Sawmill had a contractor that basically approached us after being online, and they had looked on our website and had a few questions in setting up a bunch of cantilever. So they were very much interested in getting cantilever as economically priced as they could get of a certain strength. And so they basically had some guidelines on what they wanted. So we took them through their questions initially, and we gave them a quote, including freight to their location out in Lapine. And some weeks later, they basically, as we were checking the quote and checking on the status of things, they acknowledged that they had a grant that they had to fulfill. And in this grant, they needed, there were certain specifications they needed the product to measure up to. It had to be a domestic manufacturer. It basically had to have the same strengths, but also be another supplier. And so we have a couple of companies that we deal with, partners, and we took this to them and priced it aggressively so it matched their need for economy. And after some weeks, we started dealing directly with Levi Sawmill, and we got an order based on that. But we were always working with their contractor, who was going to be doing the installation of the work.
In this project, we're dealing with a contractor, Brian.
That might be a better question for Brian, because again, he's the one that sourced all this. Brian was the general contractor, so and I trust Brian more than I trust anybody else in Oregon, probably. So so I just let him make decisions because he makes good decisions. So the fact that he chose this product probably meant that it was our best option.
I'm Brian Hill, general contractor, owner-operator of Affinity Contractors. I used to work down here with Levi in the sawmill. Went out doing contracting services again. He got a hold of me wanting storage situation, so we come up with this cantilevered racking. Did a lot of research. These guys were the best as far as local here in Oregon, and easy, friendly to work with. Basically, we needed a cantilevered racking for more storage. He was always running out of storage down here. Once the product was dried or to where he could actually stack it, and have it on display, basically kind of for the customers and everybody to look at and see. We went with these guys on the racking system because they came in at a fair price, and the product had to be here locally in the United States, and we just felt it was good that they were actually out of Oregon. We wanted to kind of keep it local.
So, what part of the work have we accomplished? We supplied the materials and coordinated the delivery. We did around 69 sections of the domestic cantilever manufacture. We assisted the client during the installation with additional guidance because he wanted to install on his own, but the installment crew he hired needed counseling. What's more, we advised about the OSHA inspection. And finally, we provided additional signage for the customer's contractor. These structural-style cantilever racks were designed to be single and double-sided for 4 arms per column with a maximum seismic load uniform arm load of 1,500 pounds per arm. Thanks to it, you can increase storage per lineal foot and easily load on or off arms by forklift. Thus, this heavy-duty lumber rack system maintains efficient storage and organization of material. Look at it now and listen. Is the company satisfied?
Overall, very satisfied. If we had any issues, Bill, which was my sales guy, he got back to me relatively quick. I could reach him on the phone if I needed to. So overall, very satisfied. It's a very expensive product, no matter who you go with. Speerdack West will actually walk you through the steps, give you pricing options, and definitely, do your research, but most likely you're going to come back to Speerdack West.
Since Speedrack West managers are always on call, it didn't take long to discuss all the details, prices, and lead time.
Well, the quote was maybe tweaked or changed a couple, 3 times, I can't remember. Mostly because initially we started with a standard offering on pricing, and then when they really needed to hit under a certain budget or they were looking at other places, we had to get aggressive and price it within their budget. So yeah, other than that, that was all there is with regard to pricing, but it was a little harder because when we first started, pretty good price, but to get domestic material within that budget was also hard. So we just called a few people around here. We knew that Levi's, wanted to move forward on it if we could match the price, so that's what we tried to do.
What is the secret of our work?
Well, what I've said to a lot of people, our people are why we're great. We have years of experience. We have the flexibility. When we're given a problem, we don't run away from it. We try and help people. That's all something that we bring to the party when we have a quote or a project. And I think we enjoy, in the end, seeing people satisfied with whatever racking they have.
Teaming up with us, you get quick implementation and high quality. Call us and ask for help today.